we've grown up looking at colors, we've grown up looking at threads. My mother was really good at machine embroidery. So her mix of colors is still very, very inspiring. I feel day in and day out that I haven't been able to achieve her color sensibilities yet.
It's in our blood. So our families have been doing garment business since the ages, and to be honest, we don't know anything else.
Like I was saying, we've grown up looking at fabrics, we've grown up looking at colors, we've grown up looking at embroidery. So I don't think there is anything else that I could have done with my life. My dad wanted me to be a dentist at one point. And I was like, but then how? You haven't taught me anything else but to look at fabrics, but to judge colors.
I've seen my dad handling clients from day one. Retail is in our blood. So I've seen him wear sarees and show it to the clients how it looks.
I feel travel is really important for Gurinder and me because of the architecture that opens our mind towards working on artworks. So for the longest time, all our artworks were based on Art Deco, but now, especially for this collection, we don't have any artwork. For Dhatu, which is our Autumn/Winter 23, we worked with very small metal elements, and we worked on beautiful artworks. We worked on machinery, basically machinery-based artworks. In this collection, because our sourcing was so strong for this one, and our colors were so strong, we were getting into proper metallic colors that we wanted to sit on the adda and just let it be. Our Kashmiri embroideries are based on the gardens of Kashmir, the tiles that you see in houseboats on Dal Lake, and this time we've also added exotic palms and elephants in the Kashmiri embroidery. So Kashmiri embroidery itself had a very intense artwork being played. So we didn't want metal also to be, we didn't want like two artworks coming together. So which is why it was more about all of us just sitting on the adda and playing with metal. We wanted to take our love for hand embroideries and not just focus on occasion wear, but also take it internationally in the form of gilets, pantsuits, bombers, jumpsuits, so that everybody can get a feel of Indian traditional embroidery, our own mix of things, and fusion. When it changes colors according to terrain, when it changes colors according to weather, when it changes color according to, when you give it a little bit of time, it starts looking even better, I feel. We try and put two absolutely different things together, and which is like basically a part of what Symphony is. And we have fun. We're all having fun with fashion, and I think that's pretty evident. In this collection, we've used an array of metal elements, embossed metal. We've mixed it with a little bit of glass stones so that a little bit of sheen and bling is there in the outfits. Far too long, India has been a very, very important catalyst in our collections. Kashmiri embroidery for us is essential. Why? Because it's tested us over time. It's been such an important part of our collections that we've mixed it with ikat weaves from Andhra. We've mixed it with extremely traditional dabka work in the last season, and now we are using it with metal.
And every season we try and come up with something different, whether it in terms of embroideries and placing it on the same silhouettes. But just the placement of embroidery has changed a lot, and men have started experimenting in the Indian fashion. Whether it's colors, whether it's embroideries, groomswear, we try and keep it simple and traditional. We don't experiment too much with the silhouettes. It's just the anarkali that we try to add just to give that flamboyance and to add that flair and to make the groom look special.
Do you think your Qbik customer is a slightly more evolved customer than the average shopper?
Only the clients who are evolved and want to experiment would come to us.
We are a lot more experimental in silhouettes and in embroideries, but I still feel that now we have opened ourselves to people who are not just experimental but also highly evolved when it comes to trends, fashion, the way they want to look. Qbik outfit is also quite outstanding on a woman. If you're in a crowd, you can't miss that person.